Okay, ignore the background noises. So when I was sorting out through my gallery, I found a community tab post screenshot that I did of Dear Yoongi's video when they did. Let's talk about the AI takeover in K-pop, and basically they made a community tab talking about, are you concerned with AI taking over K-pop or something along those lines, they said. And they gave two options in the poll of the community tab. One was yes, kinda, and the other one was not really. Many people picked yes, kinda, and yes, kinda overtook not really and won in the polls, which is kind of dumb to be honest, because I picked not really, and the reason why I pick not really is because of my knowledge on many different groups that exist in the industry. So let me explain. The reason why I'm not concerned with the AI takeover in K-pop or virtual idol group takeover, whatever, because it's not really happening and it will never happen in the coming years or anytime soon. The thing is, whenever K-pop stands or K-tubers talk about AI slash virtual idol or whatever you want to call them groups, be it in videos or just in general on Discord or any sort of chat, they always talk about the five groups that I've always noticed being talked about. And besides that, the other virtual idol slash AI groups that exist or whatever it's called, they don't get brought into discussion. Like whenever people talk about AI slash virtual idol groups, they always talk about Maeve, Plave, the Unreal Asper members, the Unreal Superkind members, and Eternity. But besides them, plenty of other groups exist that are virtual idol or VTuber groups or AI groups or whatever you want to call them. For example, the five that I mentioned. Then there's Freya, Fevers, Bud, that's one. Furthermore, Ozone, Love Dia, Aster, Stardays, Vihana, Liberty, Comet Solaire, and who else is there? Iflandis, Isegia Idol, Persona, and groups like these. Like I think this is all the list that I've mentioned that I know of these virtual idol slash VTuber groups, and none of these groups get born into conversations about VTuber slash virtual idol slash AI groups or whatever the word is, because nobody cares. So nobody cares enough to want to search for more of these groups, and because I believe that nobody cares about these groups, so that means nobody really cares about virtual idols slash AI idols or whatever you call them in K-pop, which means they are not really taking over. They are not really like having a sort of thing, and the meaning they don't really have a place in K-pop. They're not really taking over, and people still care about human idols. People still care about humans debuting, and they don't care about virtual idols slash AI groups. So for people to put yes kinda in the thing and have it overtake not really, they must not really know much about virtual idols slash AI groups, because there's so many groups that exist that don't have much popularity. And even if you look at a group like May, for example, their sales are horrible. Sure, they have gotten good amount of views for their debut and comeback song, but their sales are horrible. Playab does significantly better in sales, I believe so, but if you look at May, they are known by K-pop stans, but their sales are not really that good, which means that people don't really care much and they are Nugu. But I don't really know if that's even okay to bring to the conversation. But anyways, people don't really care about A idols slash virtual idol groups or VTuber groups or whatever they're called, because so many exist and none of these groups get much attention, which means that K-pop stans do not really care. So no, there will not be a takeover for A idols or virtual idol groups in K-pop anytime soon, because nobody seems to care and everyone cares about humans debuting, and they give their time to humans debuting and don't really give their time to these groups. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.